All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to MMA Island. The MMA Island team, Zach here, Chris here, and we got the second fight of the evening. We got finally making his debut, TUF 28 winner Juan Espino taking on TUF 28 stablemate Jeff Hughes, and I'm going to let Chris go first for this one.
So, as many fans as like me, we've always wanted to see the TUF 28 champion make his return to the octagon after winning the Ultimate Fighter 28 finale. I'm very glad to see him back in the octagon. His wrestling ability is so good, and his striking's been proven to be pretty good too. Just stand up with Maurice Green and all these other guys in the TUF House. So and he's only had, I believe, one loss too. So with this fight, I feel like Espino's definitely a bright prospect in the heavyweight division right now. And his wrestling capabilities are something that are, I'm not going to say unmatched to the top 10 because obviously we have Curtis Blades, but outside the top 15, he's a very scary dude to fight because he's he's a grinder of a fighter. And he's just gonna pressure you, get a takedown, and he'll submit you. He has some really good jiu-jitsu. I think with Hughes, I just he's been he's
Susceptible.
yeah. I was yeah, but he doesn't have the best chin. So with he I feel like Espino should be able to grind him out, should be able to get submission, but ground and pound with Juan should be able to take it as well. So I think I have Juan by whatever he wants.
Right, and I guess that'll make it my turn. And Juan Espino has been very impressive, but we haven't seen him. Ever since winning TUF 28, he has kind of been off to the sidelines, and I think it's because he had a hand injury that he needed surgery on. And that's left a lot of concerns because he's making his UFC debut at 39 years old. That is really, really old, and he has not seen competition for a while. But as you mentioned, his grappling pedigree is absolutely elite. I believe he's a competition winner in jiu-jitsu and wrestling. And he's facing a guy, Jeff Hughes, who I have not been impressed with in the slightest. Even before he fought in the Contender Series, I was never impressed by Jeff Hughes. Yes, he trains with Stipe Miocic, which they'll tell you every single time that Jeff Hughes fights. Oh, guess what? He's a training partner for Stipe Miocic. It doesn't matter. He doesn't reflect anything that Stipe does. The one thing that Jeff Hughes does have, and I think he has the advantage on the feet, and I think I give that to his superior footwork. Jeff Hughes has slightly good footwork, and it's kind of surprising for a fighter of his caliber to be able to move, and especially a heavyweight fighter of his caliber to move the way that he does. And he does throw with a lot of volume, which is something that's kind of rare for heavyweights, but he doesn't throw with the most power. And that's something you really want to see because in order for Hughes to win this fight, he has to knock out Espino. And Espino has been knocked out once in his career, but that was his only loss, and it is to Vitaly Minakov. Now, if that name means something to you, then congratulations. You know of this 22-1. Only one loss came, I think, last year. Russian beast. High level competition who would absolutely be a top 10 fighter in the UFC, at least in my opinion. So we know that Espino can hang in there with the better guys, and he's tested himself, and he's beaten the better guys than Jeff Hughes has. Jeff Hughes has the volume, he has the footwork, and I think he's going to have the advantage in the feet. But if he can't knock out Juan Espino in one, then he is in trouble because he's known to gas as well. And if this fight goes into the second round, then you can count out Jeff Hughes' hammer that Juan Espino live betting line. He will go for that takedown, and he will get it because once Hughes is tired, he's not going to be able to stand up. And if he's just going to be under Espino for this whole time, bad things will happen. Submission time. Juan Espino gets the win. And I think that's going to my pick. Do I see Hughes knocking out Espino in the first round? It's possible. It's MMA. Anything is possible. But I think there's more paths to victory for Espino, and that's why I have to pick him. And I'm going to go by a second round submission. So,
lock of the night?
Lock of the night.
Go lock of the night?
Not yet. I'll let you know when it's lock of the night. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching this Fight Pig video for Espino and Hughes. And make sure, if you're here, make sure you watch the rest of these for this UFC 253 Adesanya versus Costa card. And, yeah, just keep on watching the other Fight Pig videos.